Oh, it's a good day when you hack Andy's computer.
That's one thing you learn in the studio. You never leave your computer unattended and unlocked.
And his is front and center.
It is.
It's easy to hack. All right, you've been doing some research, not just hacking.
Exactly. Self-driving cars, they very well could be the future, right? Google's been the pioneer on the forefront there. But the company believes they will be safer than those that are driven by human. However, it looks like the company's had a little bit of a setback here. Google has announced for the first time ever one of its self-driving vehicles has been involved in an injury collision. So it happened yesterday in Mountain View. The company has about 20 prototype Lexus vehicles on the road there. The vehicle was rear-ended by someone, so 3 Google employees were in the vehicle and complained of whiplash. This is the 14th incident in 6 years, but it's the first time an actual injury was involved. So 11 out of the 14 incidents have involved Google's vehicle being rear-ended. Obviously, that's something they have to look into. Google self-driving vehicles have already clocked more than 1.9 million miles on the roads. Do you hate getting needles?
I'm not too bothered, actually.
Not too bothered? Well, 20% of the world's population is terrified of them. So much, in fact, they avoid medical treatment, which requires getting jabbed. So even vaccination is out of the question. It looks like that will change in the near future with dissolving needle technology. So a group of researchers in Japan have started testing new painless patches that are applied to the skin. This is kind of cool. The patches contain hundreds of tiny needles which deliver medication or vaccine. Now, once the needles are exposed to water in the skin, they dissolve. So the whole thing is completely pain-free. It only leaves behind a small red mark on your skin for a number of days. Testing on human already shows the patches are just as effective at delivering flu shots as traditional needles.
Incredible.
I think that's pretty good for the kids.
If there's a snake or a spider in the room, then I'm scared.
And 5 years ago, an app changed the way we think of mobile games. Rovio introduced the world to Angry Birds. You've maybe played it a couple times. Yeah. Years later, it appears we're actually getting a sequel.
Yes.
The developer put this teaser up on its website. Now, we don't know much about the game, but it looks as though the regular cast of characters, they're going to be there. Well, there have been a number of Angry Birds spin-offs, including Angry Birds Stella, Angry Birds Star Wars. They've all done only marginally well. Angry Birds 2 is being called the true follow-up to the original and will launch on July 30th. So we will not have to wait much longer to get our hands on Angry Birds 2. There you have it. Your download is now complete.